Well friends, once again we have a video based on your requests. We are going back to Trevor Henderson universe to meet the biggest, baddest giant of them all, and its name is Behemoth. Let's go! First, take a look at the original drawing made by Trevor Henderson himself. Only the creature's head is visible here, although we can clearly see that it is as tall as the whole mountain from which it is bursting out. As you see, the monster looks like some sort of reptile. By the way, it was Trevor's fans who named the giant. Perhaps by analogy with the mythological Behemoth from the Bible, which is the demon of gluttony. The creator himself did not name his creation, because Behemoth first appeared along with images of other giants about 2 years ago. Trevor's picture doesn't show what the monster's body looks like, but based on the fact that its head looks like an iguana's head, its body is most likely similar. This is confirmed by the spikes along its spine, which most likely extend all the way to its tail. By the way, for some reason, everyone is sure that Behemoth has long limbs, and that's exactly how its image has spread all over the internet. However, Tony and I believe that it spends most of its time underground, as the image shows chunks of Earth bursting out along with the giant itself when it broke through the Earth's crust from below. Plus, we can see its deep black eyes with no visible retina, which means it most likely sees almost nothing, like moles, which is another confirmation of this theory. But if it looked like that, Behemoth would not be able to move nimbly under the ground, so it is more likely that it has short legs with sharp claws like lizards and a small tail. Friends, tell us in the comments what you think the body of this giant looks like. We'll like to hear your thoughts. Now let's talk about the dangers this giant can pose. Its enormous size and sharp teeth make it the most dangerous creature Trevor has ever created. Its head alone is larger than the tallest mountain on Earth, and according to some reports, it could be 800 kilometers long. So it could cover the whole of the UK or Italy with its body. But this is just a guess. In fact, Behemoth could be even larger. Even if it is calm, it could destroy an entire metropolis just by walking, causing an earthquake or simply crushing it. On top of that, it has a mighty roar. This giant is able to destroy buildings with it, and a person can not only go deaf, but also receive severe damage to their internal organs. But the main threat are its giant and powerful jaws, which can rip out a huge piece of land, taking thousands of people at a time. Not in vain, Behemoth is one of the destruction giants, because if it wants to, it could even destroy our whole planet. Imagine what will happen if it makes thousands of huge tunnels, releasing magma to the surface and destroying all life on Earth. Not to mention the fact that it could cause powerful earthquakes and giant tsunamis. On top of all this, Behemoth has strong scales like a lizard, and given its size, most conventional weapons won't damage it at all. Perhaps a nuclear warhead would do the trick, but in addition to destroying the giant, it would destroy all life within a radius of about 100 kilometers around. By the way, according to one theory, unlike other giants, Behemoth is able to produce offspring because it is an animal-like monster. Like other reptiles, it lays eggs, only these can be up to 10 kilometers in diameter. By the way, Behemoth is probably a she. Yes, most likely the giant is a female. The thing about lizards is that only males are brightly colored, and since our giant has a rather pale skin, this could mean it's a girl, although this is only a guess. Oh friends, I almost forgot. Tony has a cool new friend, Senya, from the Senya OMG channel. She puts popular theories to the test and proves that game characters are actually monsters. And she has shown us the truth. In the first video about the game, My Talking Angela, something supernatural and very creepy happened. Angela herself spoke to her. Tony and I have already watched this video and were shocked by what happened. And she plans to make new videos about Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, and other Trevor Henderson monsters. So, hurry up and subscribe to her channel and turn on your notifications to be the first to see her experiments, which she posts all the time. The link is in the description and on the screen at the end of our video. Now let's get back to Behemoth. By the way, according to another theory, Behemoth is the ruler of all giants. And judging by its look and its huge and sharp fangs, we can conclude that it is a carnivore. And what could a giant, who is at the very top of the food chain among all Trevor's creatures, feed on? Other giants, of course. For example, its diet definitely includes such titans as Day 17, Day 18, and several others. Well, to be honest, it's not much of a leader if it devours its own underlings. Friends, I'd like to point out that almost everything we've told you about Behemoth is based on rumors and various fan theories. Behemoth is one of the most mysterious giant creatures Trevor has ever created, due to the lack of information about it. The artist himself never revealed any details about it. Perhaps he wanted to stir the imagination of his fans and provoke a lot of different arguments and discussions. I think his plan worked. What do you think of this giant? What interesting theories do you have? Tell us in the comments, and the best answers will be featured in our next episode. Well, give us a like and subscribe so you won't miss the new episodes of Super Tony. Bye-bye!